Morning world, this is Naval Aspiration coming at you one more time. Just wanted to make a quick vlog and let everybody know how the process of me enlisting in the United States Navy has gone thus far. Last time I talked to you all, I believe I was scheduled to go back up to MEPS. Went back up to MEPS, I saw an orthopedic specialist. I was cleared about a week later, and that was about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just recently went to MEPS for the third time, and I actually swore in this time, and I chose a rate. The rate that I chose was AECF, that stands for Advanced Electronics Computer Field. And I did want an intelligence rate. They didn't have any available, so I went with that rate because actually the classifier told me that that rate was a much more technical rate, and it translated pretty well to the civilian side. Should I choose not to re-enlist into the Navy? A little bit about the rate. I do know that the schooling is approximately 24 months long. Let's see what else. It's quite a bit. Oh yeah, I don't think I actually choose my rate. It's actually you go into boot camp and you have the they actually either make you a electronics technician, an ET, or an FC, which is a fire controlman. ETs pretty much work on radar communications. They pretty much troubleshoot and fix everything. The FCs, on the other hand, they do the same thing, but except they do more of the weapon systems. Like, they deal with weapons and all that other stuff. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it. I do know that the rate is pretty sea intensive. After I finish my schooling, I will be basically on what they call sea duty for about 4 years, or just about my entire time into my first initial enlistment. I'm actually pretty excited about the rate, though. Although it's not intelligence, I do realize that I can cross-rate. I can't actually cross-rate at the 2-year mark because I'll just be entering into the fleet more than likely, and just finishing school up. So I probably can cross-rate at the 4-year mark, should I decide to do it. But I'm pretty sure that the chances of me being able to cross-rate are slim to none. Usually when the Navy invests that amount of time and energy and money into you, whether you go AECF, whether you're a nuke, or whether you're a CTI, those three schools, I believe, are all have us, pretty much have a very long A school. It's not that it's impossible to cross-rate, it's just that it's more unlikely that they'll allow you to do it because they've invested so much time and money and energy into teaching you this specific job a lot of the times that is usually undermanned, because usually when people finish their initial enlistment, they do offer bonuses for that rate, for the AECF rate, but people usually take those skills and go into the civilian sector because they can make a lot more money, which is understandable. Yeah, so I'm excited. Oh, ship out date is May the 6th, 2013. So I have about almost 6 months to go. Sorry, it took me so long to actually think. I'm just getting off work. I've been up all night. Let's see. What else? I think that's about it. Again, oh yeah, what I wanted to say was that it's actually 3 schools that you go to as an AECF. They determine like I said, whether you'll be an ET electronics tech or a FC, a fire controlman. You go to ATT at Great Lakes for 9 weeks, and these are approximate times. And then after your ATT, you go to A school. Depending on if you're an FC or ET, I've seen anywhere from 11 weeks for FCs to 17 weeks for FCs, and I've seen anywhere from 13 weeks to 19 weeks with ETs, and your A school and your ATT school will be in Great Lakes. Depending upon whether you get an ET or an FC and what your specialization will be in terms of your C school, that will determine whether or not, where the location of your next schooling will be. They have 3 locations, one being San Diego, California, another being Norfolk, Virginia, and then another one being Dahlgren, Virginia, which I heard is pretty much in the boondocks, way out there. So hopefully I won't get that one. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna take this time to basically get in shape more, and also research my rate to see what I can do besides, hopefully gaining another degree, possibly getting certifications and things of that nature that'll bode well for civilian prospects and jobs should I decide not to re-enlist. Officer is always an opportunity. That's always on the back burner. I've been kind of thinking about that, but basically take it one day at a time and we'll see. Like I said, AECF. If anybody out there has any information about the rate, anyone that's out in the fleet, or if you yourself are out in the fleet and you can provide any insight in terms of the daily inner workings of the rate and how they translate over to civilian opportunities, or what the pros and cons are of the rate in the Navy, which one you would rather choose if you were giving advice to someone. Not that I have a choice in terms of if I can choose ET or FC. I'll probably be given one or the other, but in the event that perhaps I was offered the option of choosing one, which one would you suggest and why? Anyway, naval aspiration, I'm out. Take care.